We've got some
Hey,
fresh new
I'm
young
Luis.
talent
And
doing some
I'm
things that I know
Luis.
you haven't
And you're
heard
listening to the
before.
Content is Profit podcast. Today, you only hear one voice. Today is only me, LuisDa. I am sorry for those FONZI fans, but he has been banned from the show. No, I'm kidding. He is not banned. I really miss him. But guess what? He is in Utah. He has been wanting to travel for a long time, and he's out there. I think last episode he was joining us from there, but he was on a hike today, and I think he got lost in the mountain. So we'll find out. Check in with us in like a day or so to see if he actually made it. But no, I'm joking. He is out with his girlfriend and his family, so he needs to spend some time like that. And today, I bring you a fun topic. I'm very excited to talk about this today because I've been literally obsessed with this topic for about 2 weeks. You know, for those who don't know, we went to this event called Fun Hiking Live. It's the second time that we go to this event, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, we grew up in the ClickFunnels community. Is how we got initiated in this online world like a few years back, and that community really holds dear to our hearts. We love everybody in there. We love Russell. We love everything that they put out. And it's the second year that we actually get to go live. And we were in Orlando. We hang out with a lot of the guests that have been on the show. We hang out with a lot of our clients. And it was just an incredible time. One of the speakers there, which I'll reveal in just a second, was talking specifically about podcasting, right? And this is not common, right? Because this is internet marketing. This is funnels. This is like the technical side of things. But this thing was so impactful to me. And I've been like literally like diving in every single second. I cannot wait to share with you guys what we discovered. Right now, before we get started today, this episode is sponsored by your own the BIZBROS. Yes, this podcast is possible thanks to Content Momentum. If you are looking for multi-purpose your podcast or video content and turn it into profit, make sure to slide into those DMs at BIZBROS in every single platform on Facebook and Instagram. Also, go ahead and follow the show because every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, these episodes are dropping normally with guests, but today is your own and one only LuisDa, because FONZI is all the way in Utah. But go ahead and subscribe to the show, making sure you're following your favorite platform because we're literally everywhere. Let us know also where are you following it from, and share with the people that you love. If what you are listening right now is been helping you, if past episodes have been helping you, please go ahead and share it with 3 friends, 3 people that you're like, guys, you need to listen to these episodes because you're going to create so much momentum. You're going to create so much traction in your business and your life that it's going to be so good. So thank you guys so much in advance for that you're doing. I really, really appreciate it. All right. So back on track. All right. So a couple of weeks ago, I was just sharing that we went to Fun Hiking Live, right? And one of the guests or one of the speakers, right, was John Lee Dumas. For those that do not know who John Lee Dumas is, he is an OG of podcasting. We've listened to a lot of his show or episodes, right? Entrepreneurs on Fire is his show. He is in Puerto Rico, and podcasting has become his business. And it has been really an inspiration, and hopefully we'll have him sometime here in the show. Now, what he was talking about was obviously how podcasting can help your funnels and can build your tribe and this stuff. And there was a part in his presentation. It was literally like 2 minutes. He mentioned it like very quickly. He was like, hey, by the way, Russell Brunson wanted me to share this with you guys. And then he said it for like 2 minutes. And he's like, hey, here's one of the things that I've been doing. I have this one show that I put out. It was very limited. And then this thing continues to grab me leads every single week, like 25 leads or so. And like his main show grabs about 1 million downloads every single month, I believe. That's the data that he's shared. But then he mentioned like this one episode is there. And then later that night, Russell goes on stage and he talks about funnel real estate, right? So what has been doing, and this is kind of like his secret project lately, is he's been actually going out and acquiring different companies. And so he goes to a website called ClickBank, right? These are companies that have maybe a product that developed a product that is proven, they sell, but maybe they don't sell very efficiently, right? So he goes out and he negotiates with these companies and he buys them. And then on the back end, he builds a funnel and then he like explodes it with his framework, right? On how to do it with your average cart value and different things, upsells, bump offers, and so on. So right, he shared a couple of examples. Now, later that night, we sat down, Fonzie and I, and we were like, oh my gosh, what John Lee Dumas said, together with what Russell said, it was very powerful, right? And Russell was talking about online real estate, like how much space do you actually own online, right? And he was sharing this story when he went out and bought this like condo, and then he rented like the lower floor, and then he was living upstairs, and he was getting cash flow every single month because he was renting it, right? And we as BIZBROS, we got the opportunity last year to work and build a team for a company called Jacksonville Wealth Builders, right? Is a $200 million company, incredible. Greg, huge shout out. Pablo, huge shout out to you guys because you're doing something very, very interesting and impressive. And what they do is they sell turnkey products, right? So they go out and they buy these single family homes. They put people in it, right? They treat them really, really well. And then they go out and they sell that asset to investors. And that investor can be literally like anybody. Like it can be us, it can be you, it can be somebody that has an amount of cash available to put in a down payment for the house, but it comes already with the property management. It comes already with the people inside of the house. So you cash flow positive from day one. And I'm like, man, that's super cool, right? So when we started working with them, we started learning a lot about this world. We were not familiar with what real estate was, or well, we knew what real estate was, but we didn't really know what are the things that we needed to do there. So we knew the basics, right? And when Russell started sharing this story, I was fascinated because he just applied that term, right, of the cash flow, right? And he just adapted it to online. And our websites, our presence online, those are our properties, right? So we own that. We own that content. We own that message. We own those websites. We own those funnels. And the money or the audience or the traffic that comes through that is ours. It's like the cash flow that a house gives to you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a great point of view, right? So it's a different perspective. So we started thinking, and we're like, okay, we have all these terms that we've coined, that we've showcased in different interviews, that we showcase in the show, that we've showcased in our presentations, our keynotes, when we go speak, right? Like, for example, minimum viable content, the 45 lie, publishing pyramid, the podcasting profit formula, all these things that add a ton of value, that they could be standalone programs. We've actually sold a few of those as a workshop. It has been incredible. The feedback has been great. Thank you for those trusted us and join us in those workshops, right? And we're like, okay, what about we mix those terms, right? And we start creating more content real estate. So what does that mean? Is that YouTube videos? Is that social assets for Facebook or Instagram? Are those audio podcasts? So specifically, we started talking about podcasting real estate, and this is something that Fonzie and I will probably like deep dive a little bit later. But this is kind of like a tease of what's happening and what behind the scenes for our company. And we started dreaming really like, okay, what does that look like, right? And then if you look at companies like Wondery, for example, that they produce these very, very high-end story-driven podcast stories, right? What they do is they launch these stories as a podcast, individual podcast, right? It's not just one podcast, many stories. Is really one podcast, one story, and then they release another one. So a personal favorite of mine is Guru, right? Where they deep dive into this one person that sold on stages and had this crazy following and everything that happened in between. But that is one podcast show that lives forever on the internet. Hence, podcasting platform content, podcasting real estate, content real estate, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm putting the pieces together. That's what that company does. So they continue to release these stories as individual podcast shows. So looking back at our things, right, we have Contents Profit, right, that we continue to interview these incredible people. Maybe Fonzie and I will be dropping in from now and then just to do our own thing. But also we have these incredible programs that we can divide in 6, 7, 10 episodes, right? For example, the podcasting profit formula, that is such a rich and valuable content that we could potentially do just one show of the podcasting profit formula and put it out there to the world for people to discover, right? And then we can also do one about the publishing pyramid. And then we grab the publishing pyramid, we put it all on its own as a publishing pyramid podcast. And that's it. So now we have a network of not just Contents Profit, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 different shows, right? Contents Profit being the only one evergreen. The other ones just stay there. It's like very limited, 10 episodes, 7 episodes, right? And then all these shows are going to grab some traction. People are going to listen to it. It's going to be a journey. So we can structure them. We can, Miss Wife is calling, but we're almost done here. So we can structure them to make sure that people that are interested in what we say, and if they grab value, they can take the next step to join our community. For example, the Content is Profit Facebook group, which, by the way, if you're not there, go ahead on Facebook, type Content is Profit, and you'll find out the community. Come hang out. It's super fun. So anyways, and then this creates a path for you. So if you are producing this type of content, right, I highly recommend. So for example, if you look at YouTube, that's what a lot of creators are doing, right? They have these different playlists, or they have these different channels. For example, Mr. Beast, we're big fans of Mr. Beast. That's what he does. He has his main channel, and then he created a Spanish channel where he's dubbing all the videos, and then he created the Russian channel and all this. Like, he's literally dubbing in every single language so he can attract new audiences, right? So how can you apply this to your business? For me, for example, for us, that's what we're going to probably start doing. We're going to start doing individual podcasts that we're going to leave out there into the interwebs, and people are going to start finding them, right? We're going to promote them, obviously, but it's going to be like a finite, is how you say it? Finite number of episodes where people can join in, listen. If they add value, if we add value to their life, if it's relevant, which I am sure 100% that it will, right? Then they're going to be introduced to our world, and they can listen to Content is Profit live. They can go to the behind the scenes. They can go to the group. They can come hang out with us. So I think that's fun. How can you apply it? Now, yesterday, and this is going to be very quickly, very quick, right? I started like being, okay, the question I asked myself was, how can we leverage our own main topics? Like, for example, the publishing pyramid, the podcasting profit formula, minimal viable content, right? So I'm like, okay, podcast real estate series. That's exactly what I just discovered, and I would just share with you. It's like, okay, it could be something that is like 5 to 10 episodes, right? How many sections do we have in the podcasting profit formula? Probably about 6. So perfect. Each section is an episode, and we'll go out that way, right? We can do trainings, 5 to 6 videos, a mini webinar format. So how can we bring in people that are interested in that and bringing them into our world, right? We can then transcribe that and create a Kindle book, right? How can we transcribe that and put it in a PDF as a bump offer, as an offer, as a front end, as a free lead magnet for people that are interested in what we do, depending on the pain points that we're solving, right? Can these be blog posts, 6, 7 different blog posts that we can put out there, right? So then we divided it into categories: audio, video, written content, right? So in audio, we have podcast episodes, podcast series, audio trainings, paid audio trainings. If we have something else in there, in video, we have video trainings, multiple video trainings, YouTube series, and so on, right? And then on written, we have blogs, Kindle book, PDF book, physical book, free plus shipping, right? And this is all, at the end of the day, is the main content that you divide and you multi-purpose from the very beginning, right? We talked about multi-purpose and being different than repurposing from the very beginning as a strategy to leverage the internet and have that real estate work for you in there, whether that's an audience, whether that's clients, whether that's leads, right? So I think it's super cool. And this is just an inside of my head, right? This is basically, I am showing everybody right here my iPad on the video. This is exactly what's been going through my head, and something that we've been planning over the last week or so to start releasing. So keep an eye out of what we do, because we're going to share the results. We're going to see if it works, if it doesn't. I think it works because if John Lee Dumas, that has been in this game for the longest time, has done it, I feel it's super important for us to tackle it and explore it, right? Let's see what happens. I think that's a great mentality. Like, if you're in content, sometimes we go and we go for the tactics, which I don't think this is a tactic. I think this is more of a long-term strategy following a framework, right? And it's going to live there forever, and it's going to just attract leads over time that will turn into customers if you treat them correctly. So let me know what you think. Let me know if this was too crazy. Let me know in the comments. Let me know through DMs at BIZBROS. Go, what do you think? Are you trying it? This will be super cool to see if you have tried it, if you are about to try it, if you want to do it with us. Let me know. I'm very interested, and can't wait to share the results with you. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Content is Profit podcast. Go ahead and follow the show on your favorite social media and on Instagram, Facebook at BIZBROS. Come hang out in the group Content is Profit, and we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.